Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today we will be talking about financial protection when you're a stay-at-home mum. So first thing to say is that being a stay-at-home mum is a job, so you have just as much right to the household income. You would have given up a career and you're saving money for the family, money that would have been spent on childcare or cleaning and cooking. So there is monetary value to what you do, and don't undervalue your job as a full-time mum. Secondly, also think about whether this is a long-term thing or whether one day you intend to go back to work when the children are grown up, because this will affect your financial planning as well. Third, in a healthy relationship, decisions on finances, whether spending and saving and planning for the future, should be in partnership between your husband and yourself. So try and have regular communication about your family finances. Don't leave the finances only to your husband. This is very important information that you should know about. So better yet, choose to be in charge of the family's finances so that you will know all the incoming and outgoing in relation to the money that you have as a family. But even with that, I believe every woman should have some financial independence. So over and above the groceries that you have to pay for and other things you spend for the children, have your husband contribute a sum of his salary to your own savings account. So this money you can put into investments, like unit trusts or shares or other investments, so that the money can grow there, or even fixed deposit. If you have marital property like your house and your car, have it put under joint names or your own name to have you protected. Make sure you have a health plan. That's very important. So maybe health insurance, and also start planning for your retirement, meaning your old age. So EPF is one option. You can contribute voluntarily, or there are other retirement savings plans out there that you can look at. So at this point in time, I would also like to bring up the issue of financial abuse. So if your husband is very controlling about money, if he hides the money in his accounts, or for example, if he threatens with money, or he takes huge loans and many credit cards and you don't know anything about it, then these are red flags and you should look into this further and maybe talk to a trusted friend, or you can seek professional help on this as well. It can escalate very quickly and can be very damaging for you, so it's an important thing to consider. And lastly, this is an area that we all don't want to think about, the possibility that your marriage will end in divorce, or your husband may suddenly pass away. These are realities that you need to prepare for. So for example, if a marriage is breaking down, you might not have access to your husband's account, or he might freeze the credit cards. If your husband suddenly passes away, his bank account will be frozen. So what will you do in the meantime for yourself and your children? So importantly, have a will. Make sure you're protected in the will, and if you're Muslim, understand the Fara'id rules, because it affects women differently, and make sure all things are done. Consult people that you need to consult to make sure you're financially stable and financially protected. And that is all for today. Thank you and goodbye. Assalamualaikum.